Shewa, Episode 2 by Esther Stories and Folktales. Do you know that Tolani is pregnant? Bumi gisted me. I gasped as I covered my mouth with my hands. This is a breaking news. See, Shewa, this is not the sweetest part of the news. That is why I said this gist is not what I can say in a hurry. My interest was more aroused than yesterday as I prepared myself to hear this sweet gist. I clapped my hands. Wonders shall never end, I said, urging Bumi to continue. Bumi sat down on our sofa chair, hanging her legs on the center table like an idle housewife. See, Shewa, I'm hungry. If you want me to continue, you must give me food. I've not eaten this morning and I came here in an hurry because of this gist, she said. I eased. Bumi always liked to use her gist as a weapon to collect things from me because she knows I love gossip. Bumi, tell me the gist. I will give you food after, I yelled. No, I can't be entertaining you on an empty stomach. It's either you give me good food or I stop my gist. I hissed again and hurried into the kitchen to dish jollof rice for Bumi. It was on the Monday morning. My mom, Mrs. Johnson, has gone to the market as usual to sell her akara. Brother Bayo, my elder brother, has gone to work. He works as a marketer in a telecommunication company. I was the second born of my mom and I had just finished my WAEC examination and awaiting my results. I have 4 other siblings after me, Laide and Akin. Laide and Akin were not living with us anymore. My mom's sibling decided to take up the responsibility when the suffering became severe. So Auntie Jumoke, my mom's younger sister, took Olaide, my immediate younger sister, to live with her in Lagos. While Uncle Akin, my mom's brother, took Ayo, my brother. Shetemi and Feikemi were the last set of children my mom had. They were twins and still in primary school, so I was home alone until Bumi came. I dropped the plate of jollof rice on the table and a cup of water. Bumi saw this and became more motivated to spill the beans. Shewa, can you believe that Tolani is 4 months pregnant? The worst part of it is that she got pregnant for a meat seller. What? I can't believe this. I mean, Tolani is a classy babe now. Are you sure of what you are saying? I asked Bumi. Do I look like I'm missing words? She replied. I gasped. But she has a rich boyfriend who spoils her silly. She has no reason to be pregnant for a meat seller. How did you even get this information? I hope you've not started speculating this around town. I gave her a questioning look. Bumi frowned. What do you mean by that? Do I look like a talebearer? Bumi was getting offended. Something told me all this. He said it was from a trusted source. But since you are insinuating that I'm a talebearer, I think I will keep my mouth shut, she said angrily. I smiled. Oh yeah, sorry now. Can't someone play with you again? I pleaded with her and urged her to continue. Does Chinedu, her boyfriend, know about this? I asked Bumi. I don't think so. What of her parents? I asked Bumi. No, Bumi replied. Tolani aborted the pregnancy last week through the help of her friend. Her friend? Yes, her friend Ruth. Ruth, that desperate devil. So Ruth took her friend to abort pregnancy. The same Ruth that always paraded herself as the hottest girl in class. Ruth, the head girl. What a school. In fact, what was the school thinking when they gave her such position? They think intelligence and outspokenness was a yardstick to qualify a leadership role. Only if the school knew how evil Ruth was. Thank God Okiki did not fall into her charms like those numerous guys. Ruth is a beautiful girl, no doubt, and she will beat me hands down, both in intellect, beauty, charisma, and any other things. But one major difference between me and her is that I'm not materialistic at all. I am contented with what I have, and I plan to remain so. Not even poverty can make me chase after guys unashamedly. Donani was just a gullible friend who followed Ruth like a chicken. I hope our friendship with Ruth will not be a end. Well, Bimi and I later changed our conversation to our valedictory party, which was tomorrow. I was really excited and I can't wait to rock my beautiful gown. On the day of the party, click, 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 I heard the sound of the camera as I kept posing. My friends took different snapshots of me. Okiki patiently waited till I was done with the shots before he gave his phone to Benga, his best friend, as he took a position by my side to take more shots. I observed Ruth was looking at us as she stood in the corner. She wore a frown on her face. I smiled as I drew Okiki closer to me for more shots. Bumi kept on conjuring different postures for me. Shewa, bend your head to the other side. No, stop waving your hands like a choir mistress. Oh, you need to bend down like this so I can take the perfect shot. Bumi kept instructing me as she took pictures of me on her Samsung Galaxy phone. Are you not true? See, my legs are aching me. Hurry up, Joe, I told Bumi. I was obviously getting tired of the whole thing. Hey, stop venting your frustrations on me, Jerry. Are you not the one that begged me to take the perfect shot for you? Bumi fired back at me. Okay, thank you, ma. I think you have done enough. Let me see the ones you have taken, I said, and collected the phone from her to view my pictures from her gallery. Wow, Bumi, I think you should consider going into photography. I mean, this is beautiful. I love this. In fact, I love this one the most, I said as I brought the phone closer to show Bumi my favorite pictures. Just then, I noticed the noise coming from the security post. The security men were refusing someone from entering the school premises. I observed the figure closely as I moved closer. It was a girl causing the commotion with her loud cries. She was very young and familiar. Feikemi, I exclaimed. The security men turned my direction as Feikemi ran to me. My sister was crying profusely by this time. She had attracted a lot of attention to herself. Okiki was trying to calm her down. Bumi and I exchanged a puzzled glance. Feikemi, what is the matter? Please calm down and tell me what happened, I pleaded with her. Auntie Shewa, oh, Auntie Shewa. Feikemi kept shouting. What is it now? I shouted at her, feeling already irritated. Hey, Auntie Shewa, oh. Feikemi, talk. What is the problem? It is mommy. It is mommy. What happened? Where is mommy? Mommy is dead. What? I screamed, trying to comprehend what I just heard. My sister said. 7 hours earlier, before my school party began, I had an argument with my mom as we were seated in our sitting room. What? Mommy Shewa, do you know the impact of what you've just said now? I vented my anger on my mom, pacing up and down our small room. Mommy, how can you tell me that you won't be able to attend my graduation party? How will my mom be absent on my day of joy? Do you know how much I have planned for this day? I fumed, remembering how Bumi adjusted me yesterday that she overheard a student say that I was going to be awarded the best student in English and literature. I was happy when I heard the news, and I therefore envisaged walking gracefully to collect my award while everyone clapped for me. The award will be an evidence to shame my enemies, especially those who thought I was brain empty. Well, even though I always failed mathematics and most of my subjects in school, That is not enough reason why I should be called an empty head. I detest it so much when Brother Bayo calls me that. I might have my shortcomings in other subjects, but I am a volatile reader when it comes to English and literature. Today is my graduation party, and my mom is spoiling my mood already. My mom sighed heavily. Shewa. It is the joy of every parent to be present on their children's graduation. But you know that customer that Mommy Rashid introduced me to? She has connected me to the Lagos Adire distributor. She transacts with online to send me some Adire that I can sell. I know I told you about changing my line of business. Akara is too stressful for me, and you know the stress I pass through in the garage. That's why I want to change my line of business. I've already paid for the goods, though it was supposed to come yesterday, but due to unforeseen circumstances, it was scheduled for today. But I will come for the party if my goods come on time. Or your brother Bayo can follow you, she said. Brother Bayo has gone to work. He is too busy to attend. I replied her. My mom kept promising to come if our goods arrived on time. Well, it was 8 a.m. in the morning and the program was scheduled for 11 a.m. I quickly prepared food for Shetemi and Feikemi, the twins, and had my bath. Bumi came to my house at exactly 9 a.m. and we started preparing. By 10:30 a.m., we were ready and left the house hurriedly. The hall vibrated to the loud music from the speaker as Kiss Daniel's song Buga played from the speaker. The party took place in the school hall and the program was packed with a lot of activities which took place. The students of Ifelodun College were gorgeously dressed as they rocked their party wear. There was a lot of presentation ranging from dance performance to quiz to drama and so on. The graduates were all dressed in blue gowns for the girls and blue suits for the boys. This was the dress code. Bumi and I walked confidently as we rocked our beautiful gowns for others to admire. Sandra and Mofe were the colleagues we first met. They were also my fellow classmates in SS3 Arts. We exchanged pleasantries and they admired our gowns. I sighted Tolani at a corner adjacent to the GSS1 classes. She was talking to Elvis, our rich boyfriend. Well, she must have pushed the pregnancy on Elvis and collected money from him for abortion, I thought to myself, as I watched them chatting cheerfully. Ruth later joined them and they kept on chatting and laughing. Hey, beautiful. I heard a voice behind me say. It was that sonorous voice that sounded like a melody to my ears. I turned around and I saw Okiki. Okiki, wow! You look... I was lost for words to say. Okiki laughed. Thanks for the compliment, beautiful damsel. Okiki looked at me with admiration. I was lost for words to describe Okiki. Then he said to me, Shewa, he began, do you know you are more beautiful than Pocahontas? Even the goddess of beauty is learning from you. I mean, you look smoking hot, he said. I bursted into laughter. Thanks for the compliment, Mr. Loverboy. Do you know you are more handsome than Pinocchio? I teased him and he laughed. Okiki and his sweet mouth, eh? One would think it was a flirt, listening to his sweet words. But Okiki is the most decent guy I've ever met. One beautiful thing we shared in common was that we are both fatherless. Okiki's father died just before his younger brother Femi was born. Apart from being the most intelligent student in the school, Okiki was the head boy before we graduated. He won several awards in many inter-school competitions and always made the school proud. He was also very principled and appeared too serious most times. Bumi and Samson later joined us and we kept chatting. until it was time to announce the best student of Ifelodun College. The principal climbed on the podium as he announced the best students, grabbing the mic. The overall best student in Ifelodun College goes to no other than... There was a pause as the principal generated more tension. The overall best student in Ifelodun College goes to Okiki. I looked at Okiki as he stepped on the stage to receive his 5th award. Everyone gave him a standing ovation of applause as his other friends kept hailing him. I watched his mother climb on the stage and hug her son. I felt really bad that my mom was absent when I was called on stage as the best student in English and literature, just like Bumi hinted me. Mommy Shewa promised to show up when she was done with picking up her goods. But the party was almost rounding up and Mommy Shewa did not show up. I thought, trying to control the anger that was welling up inside me. My mom had never taken my academic affairs seriously. She always makes up excuses for not showing up for the school PTA meetings. But I wasn't really bothered because I know how busy she was. But her absence to date really threw me off balance. I promised to give her a piece of my mind when I get home. I was thinking to myself, this was before I saw Feikemi rushing towards me and crying. And now, she's telling me, Mommy is gone. I can't just believe this. I can't comprehend it. I ran out of the school compound with Feikemi